Hello and thanks again for joining me for another episode of Escape the Pacific. So, in our last episode we checked out a couple of islands. We're looking for a rocky island to find a medium rock to make an anchor. Not having too much luck with that. Now I'm heading back to... was going to head all the way back to our first island in this cluster. The island we were just at, we hadn't triangulated. Now, our previous island before that was more loot. And I think we'll just come back to this one, because at least then we'll be able to mark it off and see what we can spot around there. So, we are just going to continue with that. It is the still the 16th day, or the night. It's just after sunset, so we're just going to take a seat here and use fast time to speed up our travels here, and I'll be back to you in just a moment when we're a little bit closer to this island. Okay, so we're coming up on the island. See our pirate ship over there from the last episode. It doesn't seem to be glitching out as much now. So we'll just pull in here. Just pulling into the side of the island. Get around that mangrove tree, drag it up. Let's take a quick look over here. Yes, I can see the ship there. Doesn't seem to be doing its glitchiness back and forth. What have we got here? We've got more water. We'll grab that. And we'll pop that straight in the barrel in here. Pop this here for now. Got a crate over there too. So we'll grab that. Plonk that down here for now. See if we've got anything good. Got more ropes. So it seems like we're going to have an abundance of rope from now on. Don't know if the devs will decrease the amount of ropes that you're going to find, but we're finding plenty. Maybe they've just got it turned up a bit while it's in the initial stages. And these campfires are break down, so we get the dismantling skill. We've got more birds here. We got more tall grass, which can also be used to make twine now. We'll just have a look. Got more papayas. Our hunger and our thirst is fine. We've got heaps and heaps of food right now. So, alright, while we're here, we'll have a quick look on that ship. It is getting very dark, so I don't know that we're going to find much. See if we can still see. It's not very deep. It's getting very dark though. Can still see. Do have a crate here, so grab that. stars are out. So I guess I do have brightness on my computer turned up a bit. But that can make a difference. Okay, still no knife. Let's see if there was another crate there. Still see the pirate ship off in the distance. Okay, doesn't look like much. This is just another small one. Yep, not seeing anything. Okay. So we'll pop our gear back on. Pop that back in our belt. Pick up this crate here. Grab some salt. No, no salt. Alright, pop that away. Okay, let's see what we can see from here. So we're still unable to mark anything from here. Nope. Okay. Alright then. I guess we'll tie these on. Grab all this rope out. Pick this up. Whack it on the front here. I'm not going to worry about sorting all the stuff until we've found a place to build our base. Move that back a little bit. Tie that one on. Grab this extra barrel. Pop this up here. So we've got plenty of barrels and crates now. Pretty sure that's it here. Alright. Let us have a look. Alright, so it's not letting us name this one. And it's not letting us mark anything here. Yeah, I zoomed out as much as we can. Alright, so I guess we do need to go back. Alright, just going to mark this as well. Just so I know when I come back here that we've already looted this ship. We'll put a roll of grass there as well, just as an additional clue. Alrighty. So I think we'll head back to more loot, because that's the last place that we marked islands from. See if we can continue mapping properly. So I kind of sailed off ahead without you know, exploring the closest islands, because I was just trying to find something with some rocks. Where was it? Back over that way. Alright. I think we're deep enough to sail off here. Maybe not. More just. Okay, so we'll head off here. And we'll hop around that corner. Still got the ship out there. Maybe we'll take another look and see if we can get a better view of it without it glitching out. Because it doesn't seem to be glitching out too much this time. Does appear to be pretty stable at this point. So we come across it last episode. It was very glitchy and couldn't really get a good view of it. We'll go have another look while it's still out and about. Should be able to catch it. Yeah, we'll just check. Get our bearings here. Okay, so that's more loot back there. So that's where we're going to head to. Take a seat. Fast time it. Alright, so I will pause the recording for a moment. I'll be back to you when we gain a bit of ground. So I'll see you in just a moment. Okay, so we're gaining on the pirate ship a bit. Just going to spin around it and see if we can miss the hitbox of it. I do have pretty large hitboxes, but yeah, this time around it's not glitching out so much. And we'll try and nestle up on this side of it because we're going to head back to that island over there. So we'll see if we can pull up alongside it and get a better view than the last time. That's a bit better view. So sometimes they're pretty glitchy. Let's stop our fast sail for a bit. Let's pop the sails down and have a bit of a closer look. So there's a fair bit of detail on it. Doesn't really appear to be moving, but yep, I don't know. So let's have a look now. Got K over there, G over there. So we've got more loot there. So let's see. Maybe we'll pull back on over to more loot and see if we can get our compass working again, or at least our map marking. We are getting a little tired, so could be due for a nap. So we'll spin around here, pull up on the shore. Just pop it into fast time again. Make this a little bit quicker. Yeah, maybe we'll tie that loot on as well, seeing as we've got a bunch more ropes. And I mean, now I keep forgetting that you know, it's a lot easier now to make ropes. Alright, let's pull the sails down a bit so it can turn in a bit quicker. That'll do. Flatline it. Pop up here. Drag this up on the shore. So, have another look around. So there's all our stuff that we left here last time. Now, sometimes the pirate ships are supposed to drop off supplies. So I'll have a look around, see if there's anything else been dropped off here. It doesn't look like it. Check our hunger and our thirst. It's not too bad. There are more papayas there, but we've got a lot of food at the moment. So let's see if we can now triangulate again. We've got eye over there, we've got loot there. Alright, if we unmark some of these. So we've still got one marked. That one there. And I think that might be the one that we came from. Alright, so let's grab this stuff. Where did we leave it? Because we've come in from a different side. Over here. So I'll break these down. Grab all these planks. Can't tie those crates down. And we're just going to shove them planks in there. Break this one down. Shove those in there as well. Alrighty. So we'll grab that, tie that on. Where is our raft? There is more hemp here as well. Just did a circle. Over here. Alrighty, so we'll just keep packing these on, I guess. Pack this one on the corner on here. And we need to find ourselves a base, I think. Somewhere to put all this loot. Tie that down. Alright, so I think we're straight across the middle. There is some hemp here. Not quite as important now with the new updates. Alrighty, grab that. Huh, we were right next to our raft. Alrighty, we'll shove this one on here as well. Tie that down. Alright. Let's rename this. I think we'll just call it hemp. Hemp and papaya. Okay. Maybe we'll head back to loot. Over there. We'll backtrack. We'll go back to our first island, or at least to that area, and we'll search out some of those islands that are closer. We're not going to find large rocks on there, or medium rocks, I don't think. But we're picking up too much loot, so we'll find somewhere to call home. There was a pretty large island over there. A little too shallow. Yeah, we're moving. Alright. So let's see. Well, we've got G over there, so we'll go to we'll head off to loot. And we'll go pick our stuff up from there. And then maybe we'll head out over to G over there. Looks rather large. We might think about setting up a base over there. So I will be back to you in just a moment. Once we get a bit closer to the island. Okay, so we're getting a little bit closer. Just having a look at that over there. It does look like a fairly big... we've got F there, but I think F is behind that. I think that is all one big... From there to there is one big circle. A little group of islands. Could be the one that's the starter island in my map seed video, which is not a part of this series, but you can find that on my channel. So we're just going to cruise over here, grab our loot, and we might cruise over there and take a look at that. So we'll pull in here. Just having a look around. Don't know how much luck we're going to have finding a medium rock. So haven't spotted any rocky islands yet. Really don't want to have to sail all the way back to our first cluster to find one. But we may end up having to do that or sail on to another cluster. But there's still a few islands to discover in this cluster yet, so we might get lucky. Let's just, whoops, grab a hold, drag it up. But got no shortage of barrels and chests now. Bananas, more hemp here. Now, where did we stash our loot? There it is. Alright, so drag that down, drag that down. Guess we'll break these up. Whoops, they just went everywhere. So, good idea to have your crates sort of away from other things when you break them up. And that way they'll should all fall in a nice, neat pile. We'll grab all this rope out. We can't. Can if we put them in there. Okay. Let's carry this barrel back to our ship. Over here. Put that down next to this one. Tie that on. Let's stash these long ropes, little ropes. Grab those. That can go in there. Okay, let's pick that up. Let's put it there like that. Break this one down. That's better. Nice neat pile. Alright, so I'm going to pick these up, stash them in one of these crates, tie the rest of these crates and chests down, and then I think we'll go and head over to G over there. But that's going to do it for this episode. If you did enjoy this episode, please leave me a like or a comment down below. If you want to see more and you haven't yet done so, please hit the subscribe button. And thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.